my name is Richard Stock from Sirius Property Finance. We are partners with Butler and Stagg for mortgage advice. I'm here this morning to talk primarily about what has happened, where we are today and where we will be moving forward in the next 3 to 6 months. Some of it may be obvious, so apologies in advance, but clearly from the pandemic that we've lived through over the last 10 weeks, the mortgage market, the wider economy has categorically been shut down. That causes problems on a number of issues. Whilst lending has been moving forward in terms of agreements, the physical valuation has caused the largest problem in the market. If you look back to when the market was shut down, and indeed Rishi come on and talked about mortgage holidays, I think the way that our industry acted, banks and lenders alike, to offer the holiday to the clients that needed it was remarkable. It's very easy to criticise, especially with hindsight, but if you look at the numbers, Lloyds Banking Group, for example, normally have 2 people looking after holiday requests. That number went up to 350 people looking after holiday requests. And if you extrapolate that out across the market, I think you can see the demand that was there. That manpower was relocated to be able to facilitate the holidays, and that impacted upon lending, along with the shutdown of agents, as we've learned, and indeed the valuation, fundamentally brought mortgage lending to a halt, certainly on purchases. Some remortgaging was still active, which was great, but there were some fundamental issues that shut the market down. Here on the 28th of May, green shoots have certainly sprouted. Valuations have been instructed last week, and that is the key driver to moving lending forward. There are some issues with securitisation for the non-bank lenders, but we must remember that this isn't a cash issue, this isn't a credit issue as it was in 2007. Banks are much better capitalised, risk will be dampened down because of the pandemic that we're still living through, but things are freeing up and moving forward and will continue to do so. It's important that we have patience in terms of how the valuations are going to be caught up. There is a backlog that could take a couple of weeks, which will then have impact. But what is really important is that the residential, high street, retail, whichever term you deem fit, gets back to where it should be. Virgin Money, for example, are coming back to 90% leverage today, and that's vital. Others will follow, and we'll soon have all of the mainstream banks back at 90%. The reason that's vital is not just for first-time buyers. It allows all of the other products to follow suit, pricing to be reduced in accordance with risk, and indeed the other sectors of the market, which here at Sirius we cover, whether that be commercial, bridging, development, buy-to-let is an obvious one. But without the 90% of the retail lenders coming back strong, the rest of the market can't follow suit. That will happen and will continue to happen over the next 3 months, but patience is a virtue.